Hey guys, are you there? Can you guys hear me? Okay, now it's time, so let's get started. So as I've announced already, I'm going to show you how to make rice balls today, onigiri. And reason why I'm going to show you this today is that I know that a lot of people find it difficult to make perfect triangle shaped rice balls. So I'd like to share some tips to making perfect triangle shaped rice balls. Okay. So, before we start making actual rice balls, I would like to show you how to make the fillings first. All right? And the fillings I'm going to show you today are, the first one is tuna and mayonnaise, which is, I think, one of the most popular fillings for rice balls. And the second one is cured salmon roe, which is also a really popular filling. And another one is chicken teriyaki and mayonnaise. Okay. And then I'm gonna show you bacon and cheese. And finally, I'm going to show you Nikumaki Onigiri, which is pork wrapped rice ball. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with tuna and mayonnaise, all right? So, okay, to make tuna and mayonnaise, you need 70 grams of canned tuna, which I pressed out the liquid or the juice in the tuna, because if you keep the juice inside, the tuna mayonnaise is gonna get really soggy. Okay, so make sure to press out the water inside the tuna. All right, inside the can. To 70 grams of the canned tuna, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of Japanese mayonnaise. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then to that, this is my secret ingredient. Not only mayonnaise, I'm going to also add a teaspoon of ketchup. All right. This is really the key to making a perfect tuna mayonnaise for rice balls, all right? Yeah, some people might think that this is weird, but this really works, all right? Okay, perfect. Then I'm just gonna mix them together. Just like this. Okay. That's basically it. That's tuna mayonnaise, all right? And it's really the basics of cooking. When you have made something, make sure to check the taste first, all right? Yes, this is perfect. Because I added the ketchup, I can I can feel that I can feel that the umami is kind of doubled in this tuna. I don't really taste ketchup in it. I can just feel the umami of that comes from ketchup, all right? So make sure to add ketchup, right? And next thing I'm gonna show you is salmon roe, cured salmon roe. So this is what it looks like. This is cured salmon roe. This is called Sujiko in Japanese, all right? And Sujiko is basically cured salmon roe that's still in the membrane, all right? You can see the eggs are not separate. It's still in the membrane. And this is a really popular rice ball ingredient in Hokkaido, which is my hometown, right? So this is really nice. I'm not sure if you can get this where you are, but if you find it, make sure to get it. This is really good. Okay, so when it comes to Sujiko, you should never cut it with your knife, because otherwise, if you cut it, too much juice will come out and you will kind of tend to lose the juice inside. So when you separate it, always use your hand, always tear it with your hands, all right? I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, you have the Sujiko and you simply tear it with your hand. And this way, you will not lose so much juice inside, all right? Just separate it into smaller pieces. Yeah, that's basically what you need to do with Sujiko, right? It's quite easy, isn't it? Right? Just like that. And what it tastes like, let me talk about what it tastes like. So yeah, this is basically, this thing is basically the same as ikura, which is really popular ingredient or topping for sushi. But Sujiko tends to be saltier, and it tends to have, let's say, stronger flavor of of salmon roe, and which is a really which goes really great with rice, and so is with onigiri. Okay, so I'm gonna tear rest of the Sujiko as well. Just into, let's say, one biter. It's really nice. This really this really reminds me of my childhood, because when there was school excursion, my mom would always make a Sujiko rice ball for me. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so let's put the cover on. And the next thing I'm going to show you is chicken teriyaki mayonnaise, all right? Firstly, I'm gonna make chicken teriyaki. You just need a small non-stick pan like this and a stove. Can you guys see it? Maybe. All right, I should move it like this, all right? Yeah. Maybe closer. Okay, I think about here. So it's quite easy. So I've got here diced chicken thigh. Let's say it's cut into a centimeter or 5 millimeters dices, and you're just gonna you have to cut this. You have to cut the chicken this small, because you're gonna later put this in rice ball. And if your chunk is too big, it's not gonna be. It's gonna stay inside the onigiri. So it's better to cut into pieces like this. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna turn the heat on. Put a little bit of oil, vegetable oil. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I've got about 80 grams of chicken thigh here, right? 80 grams. Okay, so now the pan is ready. Just put in the chicken. And just, saute it basically until the chicken is cooked all the way through. Alright, I think your heat should be about medium, alright? Well, if you're not confident about using heat, you can start with low heat, right? Oh, you like my apron? This is actually a gift from my wife. Can you see what it says? it says food here. This means food, and this means white rice. Okay, white rice. I'm wearing this apron today because I'm gonna make a rice ball. It's really cool, isn't it? Right, and the chicken is cooked now. I'm gonna add the seasonings, which are right, so you need firstly 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and then 1 tablespoon of sugar, I've just turned off the heat now because I don't want the soy sauce to evaporate. And half a tablespoon of mirin. Mirin is sweet cooking rice wine. Right. And turn the heat on again. On low heat, just gently simmer the chicken until the sauce slightly thickens, all right? Right, so the sauce is getting slightly thicker, so I'm gonna stop cooking here. Just turn off the heat, and it looks like this now. Can you see? Can you see it? Right. Cool. Now, I'm just gonna take out meat, but not the sauce, because I'm gonna mix the sauce with the rice, all right? I'm just gonna take out the chicken. You guys can't see it. I'm just taking the chicken out. Okay, the chicken is out. I'm gonna let it cool down, and later on I'm gonna mix it with mayonnaise. If you add mayonnaise at this point, your mayonnaise is gonna get separated and it's gonna be really messy. So once it's cooled down, add the mayonnaise. All right. All right. What's next? Next one is, oh yeah, bacon and cheese, right? This is sort of like a modern style rice ball filling. It's not traditional at all. Bacon is American thing, German thing, right? So it's just a new idea, let's say. Okay, here I've diced about 70 grams of bacon. Okay. Make sure to use like 6 slices of bacon, not the thin slices. 6 slices are always better, right? So I'm just gonna fry it in the pan. The pan is really slippery. So, because bacon has lots of fat, so you don't really need to add extra oil in it, right? There you go. So just saute it until they are slightly brown, let me say. Okay. Do you guys ever cook rice balls? Okay, so the bacon is slightly brown. At this point, I'm going to turn off the heat. I'm going to add some cheese in it, right? Okay, there you go. You can use any type of cheese, but I really recommend using like, one of those shredded cheese thing, because it's just cheap and easy to use, yeah? Well, how much should I need? I don't know, as you like. I just added this much of cheese. And just mix this together so that the cheese will melt, alright? Okay, and I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. Yeah, I just noticed that this is what you use for carbonara, right? You can never go wrong with that. Well, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese. Okay. Now the cheese is getting really sticky, which is good. Okay, now it looks like this. It doesn't look really pretty, but it goes in rice bowl anyway, so as long as it tastes good. So and then I'm gonna show you how to make I'm gonna show you how to make rice ball from now. And when you make it, get a bowl like this, a mixing bowl like this, and pour water in, because when you are making onigiri, you need to wet your hand, otherwise rice grain is gonna stick to your hands and it gets really difficult to work with. So make sure to have a bowl of water, okay? So that you can wet your hands anytime you want. So then to make one rice ball, you typically need 100 grams of cooked Japanese rice, okay? Make sure to use Japanese rice, which is stickier than like those Thai rice or Indian rice. To make onigiri, long grain rice will never work because they don't stick together. So always make sure to use Japanese rice, okay? And I would say Korean rice might work as well. I've never tried it before, but Korean rice is quite similar to, I think, Japanese type of rice, okay? So I would say Japanese rice or Korean rice. Now, I'm just gonna measure 100 grams of rice on the scale. Yeah. So I've got 100 grams now. So about this much. Can you guys see? Yes. So make sure to, well, actually I don't really usually measure rice because I know how much 100 grams is roughly is. So, but when you are really a beginner, you perhaps don't know how much is 100 grams of rice. So you can use a scale like this to get an idea of how much is 100 grams, all right? But once you get used to it, you don't really need to use a scale, all right? I'm just using a scale to show you how much you need, right? How much rice you need. So then, and you need a plate like this to put your rice balls on. And today I've got a really nice bamboo skin, which is a typical, let's say, wrapper or typical package for, not typical, traditional package for rice balls. I just happen to have it, so I'm gonna use it, right? So, as I said, wet your hands in a bowl of rice, bowl of water. And let's say take two-thirds of the 100 grams of rice, okay? Take 2/3 of it, roughly. Be careful, it's piping hot. I'm used to it, but if you're not used to touching hot things, make sure to cool the rice down well in advance so that you can work with. You don't have to burn yourself. Then take your rice and form it into a ball, not a triangle. I'm showing you an easy way. Firstly, form it into a ball like this. It's really like a round one. Okay, can you see it? And then, no, made a mistake. I'm not gonna put a filling yet, so you don't have to take 2/3 of the rice. You can just take all of the rice and make it into one ball. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm not gonna put anything in it right now, right? So I just took all of the rice and make into a bowl like this, and then I'm gonna wet my left hand again because it's the rice is getting starting to stick just a little bit, and right hand as well. See, sometimes when you're making onigiri, you need to like wet your hands, and it's really convenient to have a bowl of water like this. So, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your left hand as the base, and you're gonna control the thickness of your rice ball with the distance between the fingers and the lower palm. Okay, so you're gonna control the thickness. So place the ball and press it lightly. Okay, and then your right hand, you're gonna form it into like a roof, and this shape is gonna make the rice ball perfect triangle. Okay, and I'm gonna cap this over the rice just like this. You see, it looks triangle, or it looks like a roof on top. Okay, and on the bottom you're adjusting or you're controlling the thickness of the rice ball, and you gently press. Okay, and you're gonna rotate it and press again, rotate and press, rotate, press, rotate, press, and you keep doing for I don't know, a couple of times, not maybe 10 times or so. Then when you keep doing, rice, the grain's gonna start to hold, and you see it's a perfect triangle rice ball. Okay, who needs to see one more time? Okay, I'm just gonna go on, right? So I'm just gonna put this on this beautiful bamboo skin. Okay, and then I'm gonna take another portion of rice. Then this time I'm gonna put a filling inside. So take 2/3 of the rice, and make it into ball. Yeah, just like this, and press it down a little bit, and because you want to put a filling inside, you're gonna make a small pit like this in the middle, right? You're gonna put the filling in this pit. I'm just gonna go in with tuna mayonnaise. Just like this. And then cover it with the rest of the rice. Then again make it into a bowl, just like this, and do the same thing. You're gonna press and turn, press and turn, press and turn, press and turn. Do it a few times until it gets a perfect triangle rice ball. Right, just like this, yeah. Now, let's do the teriyaki, chicken teriyaki. I'm just gonna add some mayonnaise to it. Maybe about a tablespoon and a half. So mix them together. All right, so and do a taste check. This thing is the winner. This is really good. So, take another portion of rice. With your hands, take 2/3 of the rice, and make a pit. Put the chicken inside, just like this. Okay. Some rice just fell off. It happens. And tap it. And just do the same thing. You're gonna basically keep doing the same action. Okay, so this is chicken teriyaki mayonnaise rice ball. Okay. Oh, didn't I say that I'm gonna mix the sauce into the rice? I forgot about it. When you make it, make sure to do it. Okay. Yeah. So washokuju sakura, yes. Do make sure to make the chicken teriyaki filling. This is so good. Okay. So since I forgot to put the sauce in the rice, I'm gonna make the chicken teriyaki rice bowl again. Okay. And a little bit of the sauce from the pan. Okay. And just a little bit. Give a little bit of a mix. So. Take 2/3 of the rice. Okay, now this rice has the sauce, so it's a little bit, let's say, the grains separate more easily than normal rice. So make sure to press it really tightly so that the grains will hold together. Then just the same thing, make a pit and put the chicken in the pit. Cover it. Okay. Oh my. Rice is sticking to my hands now. Okay, cool. So whenever rice starts to stick to your hands, make sure to wet your hands in the bowl of water. Okay. Right, so this is what I actually wanted to make. So this is, the sauce is mixed into the rice. Okay, so it looks slightly brown. Okay. I'm just gonna put it on here. Okay, since the bench is a little bit messy, I'd like to clean up a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do what? Sujiko, right? The cured salmon, right? And Sujiko is really a nice delicacy. I really love it. My kids love it as well. So take 2/3 of the rice. And just put a piece of Sujiko in it. Cover it and form it into triangle. Okay. Right, so do you guys have any questions so far? I'm basically making, you know, lots of rice balls right now. Okay, just like this. Good, great pen. Okay, thank you so much. I mean, I've been doing this since I was, I don't know, like 10 or so. Yeah, I'm 38, so I've been doing this for more than 20 years. Okay, now what I'd like to show you is the bacon and cheese. I forgot that. So, with your hands, and take the bacon and cheese filling. Okay, just like this inside. I'm gonna put more bacon in it. Look at this, loads of bacon inside. This is good stuff. Right, so form it into triangle. Just gonna do it quickly. Okay, just like this. Okay, perfect triangle. Now, finally, I'm gonna do a Nikumaki Onigiri, which is pork wrapped rice ball, which does not look triangle, which almost looks like, let's say, oval or cylinder, whatever you call. So what you want to do is to wash the pan first, because I'm going to use the pan as, again. And also the tablespoon. Okay, so I'm just gonna put things away a little bit. mayonnaise anymore. No, ketchup. Alright, for that I'm gonna need a board. So, and I have thin slices of pork. So now those who are in the US, Australia or the UK, or even in Europe, I think if you go to either Japanese or Korean grocery store or a butcher, they can slice pork belly into these like really thin slices. So just go into one of those Korean or Japanese butcher or grocery store and ask them to slice pork belly. Okay. Then how you're gonna do this is, firstly we need some rice. I'd say about 70 grams of rice for this. You don't need too much rice. And this time you're just gonna shape this into cylinder. Just make a ball first, just like this, and just shape this into cylinder. Just like this, you know. And this shape in Japanese called tawara. What is tawara? Tawara is a traditional straw rice bag, and it has a shape like this. So that's why we call it tawara. Okay. See, just like this. Yeah. And I'm gonna wrap this in the pork slices. To do that, place pork slices on the board. Firstly, 3 pork slices on the board, lengthwise. And make sure that when you place them, they are partially overlapping. Okay, they are partially overlapping, right? And then 1 slice across over these 3 slices. I'll show you what I mean. Now it looks like this. Okay, and what we're gonna do is to place the rice ball in the middle and just wrap it around with the slices of pork. this dish is actually a local dish from Miyazaki Prefecture, Japan. And since I like this a lot, I thought I would like to show you this tonight. And then just wrap it around quite tightly. Okay, it's perfect. Then just grip it. Okay, look. Now the rice ball is wrapped completely, and I'm gonna grill it, or I'm gonna not grilling. I'm gonna cook this in a pan, and I'm gonna put some soy sauce and mirin and sugar to season. Right? Have you guys seen anything like this before? Okay. Get the pan on. Turn on the heat. Okay, and to cook this rice ball, you're gonna need sesame oil. It's not a must, but I like to use sesame oil because it gives a nicer flavor. So on medium heat, add the sesame oil a little bit. Let's say a teaspoon or so. A teaspoon of sesame oil. The pan is too hot, I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. Okay, I think it should be alright, so go in with the rice ball. And you're gonna turn it and cook the entire surface of the pork. Actually, I'm gonna use tongs. Guys, this already smells really good. So make sure that the rice ball is tightly wrapped, quite tightly wrapped with slices of pork. Otherwise, the thing is, this rice ball is gonna fall apart, and it's gonna get really messy. So wrap the pork tightly around the rice ball. This is the key, I would say. Hey, who has eaten this before? Nikumaki Onigiri. Has anyone eaten this before? Okay, just roll it round so that the entire surface will be cooked. And this side as well. Wow, this looks so nice. Alright, so it looks like the pork is cooked entirely on the surface. I'm gonna start adding seasonings, okay? For that, you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, which I'm gonna mix in this little bowl. Actually, this is just one rice bowl. I'm gonna make it 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, okay? And not mirin, I'm gonna need sugar, I guess, yeah. Then 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, and just a little bit, I would say a 1/4 tablespoon of sake. Alright, just pour in the pan. This smells absolutely fantastic now. And just spoon over the sauce. As you cook the rice ball. Right, just like this. So you need to adjust the heat. Okay. So I guess this is okay. I guess it's fine now. It's cooked. See, this is Nikumaki Onigiri. Okay. It's rice ball with pork slices wrapped around it. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do now is to season the rice balls that I made previously. Well, actually, the chicken teriyaki rice ball you don't need to season, but other rice balls you just put. This is salt. Wet your hand. Put just a little bit of salt. Well, about this much of salt on your hand palm and spread it. Take rice ball and gently rub it. This is how you season your rice ball. Of course, you can do without seasoning, but I think it's better when the rice is seasoned. Okay, seasoned. Okay. Now. Another thing, if you put the rice ball like this, you don't know what's inside. So on top of the balls, I'm gonna put the ingredients inside the rice ball. So let me guess which one is which. I guess, okay, this is Sujiko. Actually, before that, I totally forgot about the Nori sheet. Before doing that, put Nori sheet around it, okay? So this is really convenient. This Nori sheet is already cut into like rice ball size. You don't really need to cut it anymore. So this is Sujiko. Just wrap it like this. This is bacon. I guess this is nothing inside. Right, this is tuna. And chicken teriyaki mayo. Okay, then this is tuna, I guess. Yes. No, this is nothing inside. This is I have a really bad memory. I already forgot which one is which. I guess this is tuna. So on top you put what's inside. Bacon and cheese. So the bacon and cheese is a little bit hard. Actually, bacon and cheese, forget it. They will not stay on top, okay? Then, okay. I'm just gonna try to make it look as pretty as possible. And the Nikumaki Onigiri, right? And actually I'm going to slice this rice ball. Okay, just like this, okay? Okay, good. And pour the sauce over the top. Then on the Nikumaki Onigiri, I would like to sprinkle some sesame seeds, right? And that's it. Okay, so this is rice balls, okay? All right, so then I really hope that you're gonna try these at home as well, and hope you like it, okay? Basically, that's it. Have you guys got any questions? Okay, seems not. So I'd like to close this session, and I'm going to post this video on the YouTube, so you guys can always visit my channel and watch the video again. All right, and also I'm going to put the recipe in the description box, so you can also check what ingredients you need and how much of seasonings do you need. All right, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.